Eric Forrester.
Hi, sweetheart.
Sheila, where are you?
Well, I'm in a plane on my way home, and I'm very anxious to see you.
Why is that?
Well, because I'm your wife. You're my husband. I missed you.
Not enough to call, though.
I was really busy. I was in Genoa City.
Doing what? What were you doing in Genoa City?
Honey, I left a note.
You left a note for Brooke, not for me.
Sweetheart, why don't you pick me up at the airport? We can get a bite to eat, and I'll tell you all about it.
Look, I have a showing in less than a month. I can't leave. I'll send a driver.
All right. Talk to you later, then.
I need to talk to you for a moment.
Sure, what is it?
Now, don't be alarmed. There's a little accident at the house.
What? What happened?
Ridge and Brooke were there working at the pool, and you know Ridge. He pushed her in, she hit her head. He took her to the hospital, but she's fine, honestly. She's fine.
My God. What next?
Well, that's good.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be good if I ever finish it.
Well, finish it.
I was about to, then I got a certain phone call.
From who?
From Sheila. She's calling from a plane. She's on her way home from Genoa City.
I see. How's her mother?
I didn't ask. Stephanie, I have a major problem here. A very serious problem. And I really don't know what I'm going to do about it.
All right, mister, let's hear it. What was that all about?
So, take it easy, will ya?
This guy has been working here for an hour, and already he's making waves.
So, this is our head designer. We need him.
He is trouble.
He is a hunk. You gotta back off.
All right, everyone, calm down. Anthony, we're very impressed with your credentials, and we do want you here at Spectra. Unfortunately, Macy disagrees. All I want to know from you is why.
So he's a designer. He's got designs all right.
Macy, what is it with you and this guy? Who is he?
He is a slime, Mother. That's who he is. He's the lowest.
Oh? Well, how long have you known him?
Too long.
What's too long? Did you go to grade school with him, kindergarten?
Look, I don't want to talk about it. I cannot work with him, period. Case closed.
Macy, you have seen the man's work. It's
I don't care
wonderful.
about his work.
Macy, he is a great designer. We could go all the way with this man. He's got a real gift. I mean, I'm amazed that he was even available.
Mother, you don't understand. I just cannot work with him, okay? Anthony Armando and I cannot and will not work in the same company.
Macy, tell me what went on between you and this man. Did he insult you in some way?
It's the very least that he did to me, Mother.
All right, now tell me the truth. Did you have an affair with him?
For God's sakes, Mother, no, I did not have an affair with Anthony Armando. Now, come on, there's no more to it. The guy is history.
Well, we can't turn this company around unless all of us give 100%, so... All right. We'll have to look for another designer.
I'm sorry, Mother, but I just can't.
It's okay, it's okay. Obviously, there's something about this man that makes it impossible for you to work with him, so all right. Enough said.
Dad,
All right, everyone is here. Where's Sally?
she's in her office.
Darla, would you go get her, please?
Wait, why?
This is Gary Bartlett, my attorney. Gary, my daughter, Karen.
Nice to meet you, Miss Spencer.
What are you doing here with your attorney?
I told you I would be here today. I'm closing down the business.
What?
You can't do that.
Oh, yes, I can, and I will. Gary showed them the papers.
Wait a minute, Dad. You said that I had until today to find a designer. Well, I found one. I'd like you to meet Anthony Armando.
You've got a problem?
Yeah.
What is it?
This creative block I've been experiencing, I'm beginning to understand it now.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it's good, except that what I'm seeing is that one of the major causes of it is my personal life, specifically my marriage. I've lost my connection with Sheila. I don't even trust her anymore.
I see.
I mean, I remember a time when I couldn't even talk to Thorne and Ridge about her because I knew how they felt about her. I hated that. Same thing was true of you. But now, more and more,
You're beginning to see our point of view.
Yeah. Oh, I just hate that I let it get to this point.
Well, I think it really started when she took the job. I know she did that against your wishes.
Yes, but,
No buts about it. I was actually kind of surprised that you didn't walk out on her at that point. Well, I mean, if I'd done that when we were married,
you wouldn't have done anything like that when we were married.
it would have been the same thing as though I'd gone to work for Sally Spectra.
Yes, it would have. We had something pretty special, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
I've been thinking a lot about that lately. How easy it was to be married to you.
When you had 30 years of practice, it should have been easy. What are you going to do about this?
There it is. Los Angeles, my last hope for any happiness. Oh, Scott. No, Sheila, forget about Scott. He's in Genoa City, and you're never going to see him again. It's Eric now. All Eric. Why do I get the feeling I'm flying right into a hornet's nest? Why?
Sheila, we can't start over.
Why?
Many reasons.
What are you talking about, that lawyer? What he said, that we'd have to prove to a judge I didn't die?
It's not just that. You can't let anybody know right now.
Well, then we'll go away someplace. I don't care if we're not legally married, Scott. That doesn't matter to me.
Sheila, we can't.
My God. Is it your health?
No, I'm fine. I'm in wonderful condition. In fact, I'm being released today.
Well, then why?
Because it's something that can't be. No, we can't start over. We can't go back.
Are you going back to Lauren? Is that what you're thinking?
I don't know right now.
I don't understand this. And Lauren asked you for a divorce. Do you still love her? Is that what this is all about? Oh, don't answer. Never mind. I can see you still do.
It's not just that. Sheila, there are so many reasons right now.
Why don't you tell me? Please tell me.
Look, you said you were building a new life. A life where you're safe, where you apparently have a future. Where no one knows about your past. The best thing I can tell you right now is go back to that life. Leave Genoa City behind. That's the kindest advice I can give you right now.
God, it's got to work with Eric. I have to make it work. Eric. It's got to be Eric.
What am I going to do about Sheila?
Well, you know how I would answer that question.
I think I've given her every benefit of the doubt.
Yes?
Am I just postponing the inevitable here?
Probably.
I'm not talking about a simple confrontation, Stephanie. I'm talking about something much more serious than that.
Yeah.
Sal, it's me. You gotta get up here.
Why?
Because Bill Spencer is here with his attorney.
Oh, for the love. What does he want now?
Sally, he wants the keys to the front door. He wants to close us down.
Hold the fort. I'll be right up.
Now, what Tosh say about
Well, what's going on?
Dad's looking at Anthony's portfolio, and he's very impressed.
Well, I'll save you the trouble. Mr. Armando is not going to be working here.
Macy, what are you talking about?
There's been a little hitch, Karen. We're going to have to look for another designer.
Sally.
I have given you ample time to find someone, and you have wasted that time. My daughter, on the other hand, has gone out and she has found someone. Somebody who is eminently qualified.
Yeah, Bill, I'm sure there are plenty out there who are equally eminently qualified.
Not that many other, Miss Spectra.
You just stay out of this.
All right, well, here's the bottom line. Mr. Armando stays. He's our designer.
Like hell he is.
Then I close the business.
You're bluffing.
No, he isn't, Miss Spectra. I have the papers right here. We're putting you into Chapter 7.
Unless, of course, you take my daughter's advice and you hire this gentleman for our spring collection. What's it going to be, Sally? Make a decision. I thought you'd see it that way. Mr. Armando, I would like to welcome you to Spectra Fashions.
Eric, the way you're talking.
You know, when I married Sheila, I swore it would be my last time.
You had no way of knowing events would take a turn like this.
No, of course not. But her loyalty has certainly come into question, hasn't it?
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. She sided with Brooke.
I'll tell you one thing. A lot of thinking to do before Sheila gets back. I have a big decision to make.
I'll be home if you want to talk to me.
Thank you.
I'm always there for you. And the family will see you through anything. Anything.
took advantage of me the other night.
I brought you home when you were in a drunken stupor.
Yes. In a stupor. I was passed out right in my bedroom. And then what did you do? I know what you did. You kissed me. And if my husband hadn't walked in, God knows what else you would have done to me.
Macy, I got a little carried away.
Yeah. With an unconscious female? What a man.
Macy.
Don't you touch me. You are out of here, mister. As soon as I can make it happen, you are out of here, so don't get comfortable.
I owe you an apology.
For what?
Well, for not calling like I should have. Leaving town so suddenly.
No, that's not why you owe me an apology.
I don't understand.
You know what it's like, Sheila? It's like you've gone out of your way to make me as unhappy, even miserable, as you possibly could, at a time when I needed your support more than ever.
What?
I mean, look at me. This is not Eric Forrester here. This is not a man who takes pride in what he does, in his creativity and in his business and his company. This is a man who's been struck down and demoralized, a man whose reason for living was just yanked out from under him. Total disregard and with violence that he's never seen before in his life. And Brooke did that to me. Brooke did that. And she did that because she was angry and she didn't care very much how that was going to make me feel. But Brooke had a motive. And you didn't.
Eric.
I mean, you had a very clear-cut choice here between this job and this husband, and you chose this job. You have to have known how that would make me feel. You have to have. But you went ahead and you did it anyway because you didn't care. Well, now I don't care. I don't care about you, or I don't care about our marriage. There's nothing to care about. I want out, Sheila. I want a divorce.